1. Adolescence typically begins between the ages of 10 and 13, and lasts until the early 20s. Adolescence is the period of development that starts from puberty till early adulthood, and during this time, there are physical, cognitive, emotional, and social changes that occur in individual. 2. The teenage brain is still developing, with notable changes in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and impulse control. The prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that is responsible for decision-making, impulse control, and planning. During adolescence, the prefrontal cortex is still developing and maturing, which can explain why teens may struggle with impulse control and decision-making. 3. Physical changes during puberty include growth spurts, changes in sexual maturity, and the development of secondary sexual characteristics. Puberty is the period of development when individuals undergo significant physical changes, including growth spurts, changes in sexual maturity, and the development of secondary sexual characteristics such as breast development in girls and facial hair in boys. 4. Teens are more likely to engage in risky behaviors, such as experimenting with drugs and alcohol, due to their developing brains and the influence of peer pressure. Teens are at a higher risk of engaging in risky behaviors, including drug and alcohol use, because their brains are still developing, and they may lack the impulse control and decision-making skills to resist peer pressure. 5. Many teens experience mood swings and emotional volatility during adolescence, which can be attributed to hormonal changes and the challenges of navigating new social and emotional situations. Adolescence is a time of significant emotional and social development, and many teens may experience mood swings and emotional volatility as they navigate new and challenging situations. Hormonal changes during puberty can also contribute to these emotions. 6. Teens are heavily influenced by the opinions and actions of their peers. Teens are in the process of developing their own identities and are heavily influenced by the opinions and actions of their peers. They look to others for validation, acceptance, and support. 7. Teens are more likely to be involved in car accidents than any other age group. Due to their lack of driving experience and tendency to engage in risky behaviors, teens are at a higher risk of being involved in car accidents than any other age group. 8. Teens are at a higher risk for mental health issues such as depression and anxiety than any other age group. Adolescence is a time of significant social and emotional development, and many teens may experience mental health issues such as depression and anxiety as they navigate new and challenging situations. 9. Teens need more sleep than adults, and lack of sleep can negatively impact their physical and mental health, as well as their ability to focus and learn. Teens require more sleep than adults, and lack of sleep can negatively impact their physical and mental health, as well as their ability to focus and learn. 10. The majority of teenagers use social media, and they spend a lot of time on it. Social media is popular among teens, and they spend a considerable amount of time on it. They use it to socialize, share information, and keep in touch with their friends and family. 11. Teens are more likely to be bullied online than in person. Cyberbullying, or bullying that occurs online, is a growing concern among teens. They are more likely to be bullied online than in person. 12. The teen pregnancy rate in the US is declining, but it remains one of the highest among developed countries. The teen pregnancy rate in the US has been declining, but it remains one of the highest among developed countries.